Hello everyone and welcome to this video. This video is a quick little introduction for any newcomer to my channel, but also to what I do, what I share. So as you can see, I am on this channel, but I have other channels. This is because I am a writer and I have different type of content, and I wanted to have a space for each type of content. And each channel is similarly made. There's no video yet because the first video is going to be this welcome video. So as you can see, the about is the same, except what the channel is about, and the links are the same except the site that relates to the channel. So which site am I going to show first? Okay, so let's show the site for FGF. I can't pronounce well the title. I wanted to use West Old Irish, Old Gaelic. Google Translate can find it. I wanted to use that language, but I realized after I can't pronounce it, but I was already used to that, and I do like it. It's a little mystery because you don't know immediately what it means. But yes, so that's the site for FGF. So that's a little introduction, and then how I'm sharing for FGF. And each site is made the same. So you're going to see, for example, for my original fiction outside of FGF, it's simple in this case. And as you can see on both, there's the back to central site and the link to the video channel. So if we go to the central site, this is my central directory. So you have my pen name. This is me, Chris Cassar. Hello. I'm going to go back to this soon. This introduction is about all the type of content I have and how I share in general. So Google Drive for written content and the type of video I make here. And then a little few words on each type of content. So then you can go see for yourself what you want to see. So that was it, and like I said, I'm going back to this, but first, did I forget anything? Oh yeah, because I'm showing the sites, I'm hoping that I manage to find the way to express everything as I want. But if one day you visit and it's not saying the same that on the video, it's because the video was recorded, we are the 6th of January 2023. And you know, if you're going to visit and it's like weeks later or months later and it changed, it's because I decided to adjust again. You know, it's a work in progress all the time. Hopefully it's going to stay as it is, hopefully, but I wanted to warn you. So yeah, and to go back to this, I'm going to speak of the French first. So French is my native language. You're probably going to hear that at some point, often, especially depending on certain words I can't pronounce in English. But yes, I do express better myself, my ideas in English, but I do my own translation because I speak French and I think of all the French speaking people that might not be able to read in English. Making videos in French is going to be too much work for me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to translate the videos, but as my content is mostly going to be written, I can translate written content, and anything important that might only be a video, I will figure out how to make French of it. But yes, so it's important to know because it is secondary. I do it when I can, but sometimes I do my own translation. And I do try to keep things simple for myself because I'm also a caregiver for my mother. So I did learn to balance out my self-care, her care, and my writer activity. And also I've been doing this for years, but you know, I've been training myself, so to speak, because I'm independent. So it was learning how to balance everything and do everything and expand, because at the start I was only doing fictional and then I wanted to expand. But yes, in short, you understand that I'm trying to keep things simple because there is a lot of work I'm doing, and like I said, I have to sometimes put my mother first, even if we've been able to balance it well. It's there. So that was that and that. So all my content is free to access. This is a choice, personal choice I've made, because I don't want a transaction-based relationship with people that are going to read, watch, be there with me on my journey as a creative person. So like I said, for me it's a gift, freely given gift. It's about appreciation and or encouragement, because everything that I'm going to share, it's something I love. I do it because I love to do it, because it's natural for me, and I want to share because I know not everyone is going to like me or what I do, but I'm doing this for people that are going to like, and I'm giving everyone the choice to support me as they want. And so, you know, I'm not selling anything. The only thing I might ever consider having that is not free is any kind of adaptation that might exist one day, or anything like, as long as the base content, the thing that already exists, stay free, and anything that I consider important for me to share for free is free. I don't even know, like, if I can live from sharing all of this and only from the financial support that come from Patreon, Ko-fi, and PayPal, I'm going to be happy. That's my dream, that's my hope. And I don't know, like I said, I have to consider maybe one day there's going to be something that I'm going to be doing or sharing, or it is going to exist that is not free to access. But I have important things that I want to keep free. My written content, what I do myself, what I share, and the base. You get the idea. So it's mostly for me, so donation, patronage, so to speak. Ko-fi and PayPal are single-time donation, but I do think PayPal is also monthly, but Ko-fi and PayPal for me it's more single-time, because there's Patreon that is that works well for the monthly patronage donation thing. So you can see a little bit about my perk. As you can see, again, it's that wish to keep everything free to access. I don't have anything exclusive that stay exclusive. I have preview, early access, insight. So it's like you as a patron, you can see things before anyone else. But when the time comes, I'm sharing to the public. And I have my little goal that helps you visualize the amounts I need to live and where they're going. So, you know, you get an idea, a concrete idea of what I'm doing with it and to live. Yeah, so I recently did everything again. At the start, it was just redoing my sites, my main sites, and the sites and everything. And so, including Patreon, I had to rework, and as everything existed at public, yeah, I reworked everything. And I had the blogs before. I was blogging for a while. Let me. Oops, sorry. I think I spoke in French. So yeah, I redid my account, and I made a side blog on a personal blog where I reblogged anything from my old account and old blog that I wanted to keep, like a sort of archive, an archive of a blog. So I was redoing it. At the start, I was still thinking I was going to continue doing blogging, but I had an issue with Tumblr that closed my account, and I had to wait 2-3 days before they replied to my message and said it was a glitch, sorry, here is your account back. And it was 2-3 days, I was like, can I do something else? I was maybe a little tired of trying to blog and this type of thing. It wasn't working as well for me. I might go back to it one day, but for now I'm doing videos because I had the idea of making videos while I was waiting for Tumblr to reply to me. And I do like, because it does put me in a sort of work mindset, you know, because text blogging, it wasn't really making me do something different, because writing is natural. I don't feel the job, the work in it. Blogging is not different than my personal blogging, or, you know, that personal side of thing. So no, I do have to sometimes to put myself in that workspace, which works for me. Sometimes it's not easy because I don't necessarily have the space or energy to make videos, but I do like it and I want to continue this way. So I have my little notes because I have to have some sort of way to remember what I want to say. So yes, I said I had blogs. Yeah, so there's only one thing that you can maybe glimpse. You can see that I have pictures, you know, a bit everywhere. So they come from these two sites, Pixabay and Splash. They have a similar license, the same, I think. So you can see there. That's why I chose this one, because even if I'm not selling the image being commercial, I wanted to have the more so this type of license. So yeah, that's when you see images, that's where I come from. I'm going blank because I'm like, did I really not forget anything? Yeah. Obviously, I didn't go deeper in the type of content I have because you can see there and you can go see for yourself. And like I said, you can. Did I say that? Somewhere? Oh yes, I did say that. But you can follow my YouTube, the one that interests you, or bookmark, sorry, because yeah, you can bookmark and keep an eye on the site, but it doesn't have a way to like tell you there's new content unless I literally manually put a sort of news updates on my site and I have to manually do it. I was doing it before, but it's a bit hard also, so I'm sorry, but I'm trying to make things simpler. So yeah, and as I say, I'm working on FJF. It is my main project. It doesn't mean that it's always going to be at the top priority, but it's the thing that I really want to expand the most, and that I'm working on actively. And I have the idea and inspiration, and it's my baby. Yeah. I do have other videos I want to make, like the first few videos on each channel. So I'm going to see. It's going to come on pace. Like, be it the videos or my written content of any type of content. The only thing I have to ask of you is to be patient and kind with me, because it's like I want to offer quality, not quantity. And I produce well when I'm well rested, so I have, like I said, self-care. You know, even if I wasn't a caregiver for my mother, I would be doing my best to self-care, because I would not produce the quality I want if I'm not. And I want to produce, like, I understand trying to not be perfectionist, but there's a minimum quality I want in what I do. And again, like I said, at some point, I do this out of love. I love my ideas. I love what I'm doing. It's natural for me, but I want the quality of it. So please be patient. I'm always going to go back, because this is a type of thing that does not leave me. You know, I'm always going to be doing something, and it's like I do spend a lot of time organizing my ideas. And like I said, especially if we go in the non-fictional spiritual type of content, that is more so me exploring philosophy, the mind, this type of thing, you know, all the way people can speak. You know, there's a lot of organizing ideas. In fictional work, it's one type of organizing. In non-fictional, it's another type. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry, as you can see, if you look at the bottom of my screen, it's late, but I was inspired. Inspiration knows no time. And just a few last words. As you can see, I'm recording my screen. You're always going to see my little thing at the start and the end. It's because I don't have a working camera, and my tablet that can work doesn't like too much videos too long, so it's not easy. And I do like to do this because it's easier to speak and show things at the same time. So one day I do hope to have some sort of video that is different than just recording my screen, but it will depend on whether or not I have something that can make videos different than recording my screen. And in the meantime, I'm going to do my best. So again, thank you for watching, and see you around.